Hello, good morning, this is Ben, Rescue, Germany. Have a nice day! And today in the morning, we just start with fixing an issue on an iPhone 8 Plus logic board with a shorted RAM. So we will remove the RAM without doing any damages to the CPU and replacing the RAM, so our customer can get back again to his important data. By the way, you should register on fixdesk.de. It's a repair management software including POS and billing. You should check it out. It's really crazy. Okay, so we just go to the microscope right away and then we can start by removing the RAM. Okay, that's an A11. Look at the board, look at all the signs on the board, look at the numbers, look at the QR codes if you can find some. So, we just need a nozzle and we need some hot air. And we need a little scraping tool. So now it's all about now we scrape only on the bottom of the CPU, not on the bottom of the board. Ja. Andi, du hast recht, ja. Great. So now it's all about having a look from the side to see where we go in. Do you see that? This is the point where we can go under the CPU or between the CPU and the RAM. So that's the best point to come in. You see? And now it's all about lifting up that RAM here. Come in again here. Now we are just okay. We just need to come one step deeper here. Not a problem. We continue doing the job like this here. And like this here. And now we just switch to the other side. And we do it like that. Okay? Okay, done. CPU off. So CPU is off. And you see this looks good. So next one is just removing the rest of the RAM. So I need a knife for doing that. Here, and I need the right plate for doing that. Yeah, here we are. Plate 15. And you can see how we just scrape down until we are in the right layer. So like that. Now the other side. Was denn passiert, Andi? Okay. So like this, and now we can clean a little bit in the middle. But it's only for optical reasons. Don't need to do. So, and we are almost done. Now just scrape a little bit for and that's okay. Now just a little bit of flux, solder iron wick, and a little bit of paste. And it's done. Now clean. And using a fresh wipe for polish. Control the signs of the board so you can see it's the same one after we sit down the CPU. Or the RAM, sorry, not the CPU. So this is really looking nice, I think. Now just one little picture. And we can control the value. So just connect the power supply and perform a boot up. And what we need to see here is exactly this. So iPhone 8 Plus board without RAM, only CPU side of the RAM you see, and that's the right behavior on power supply. Okay, now it's time normally to take a new RAM or to take another CPU and scrape the RAM side. I already prepared this, so you can see here. But we can do it within the video again. It's not a problem, just need an A11. Normally we have enough of them here. Yeah, we have. So because we were really fast, it's about 12 minutes. Or at first we just solder down and then I can show you how to scrape again, okay? So this is the RAM laying on the CPU. And I just place that down now. Like this. Just place it with your fingers. Have a look that the placement is okay. It's better to do with the fingers as with the tweezers. Like this. And now we can just solder down the RAM to the CPU. Just use some hot air. Ausgewählt aus dem Posten. Das war ja sogar ein Auftrag, der umgewandelt wurde. Oder aus dem Angebot, so aus dem KVA. And you see, this has been already soldered down. Boomy. Wait a short time for cooling down. And while that cools down, I can just show you how you can scrape free the RAM side. So you just need a knife. This is the method for getting a RAM out of a CPU. My hole is really dirty, so it's hard to hold the CPU here.
Das ist jetzt aber auch die Frage, soll das dann brutto oder netto? Weil wenn wir das ja aus netto rechnen, ändert sich ja der Endpreis. Das ist jetzt die Frage, ob man das dann so macht, dass der Endpreis sich ändert. Was ja eigentlich theoretisch
Muss,
wäre.
ja, muss.
Ja, Ben sagt gerade, das muss so sein, weil die Mehrwertsteuer wird ja zum Nettopreis gerechnet.
Genau, richtig. Die wird auf den Netto aufgerechnet. Ah, ne, wir haben es so rum gemacht, dass wir, glaube ich, gesagt haben, wir gehen bei uns vom Brutto aus. Okay, it's just like you see.
Genau. Achso, nee, das hast du nicht. Das musst du dann eintragen. Ich meine, es geht ja sowieso um winzige Beträge. Aber das, ich denke, es wäre sinnvoller, wenn das dann so bleibt, weil ja, dann kommt der nächste Kunde und sagt, ja, jetzt ist die Rechnung aber teurer als vorher.
Ja, er hat schon recht. And as you can see, it's just about scraping free here.
Alles klar, danke auch. Ciao.
Gut, Fehler gefunden, ne? Angebot war vom letzten Jahr.
Genau, ja. Ist irgendwo noch eine Komplikation.
Und war das dann unser Fehler oder? Nö, ne?
Streng genommen nicht.
Gut, okay. So, and you can see it's just easy to scrape away the surface. And we have a RAM. A RAM directly under the CPU. And I think you know how to reball that stuff. This is something we already did several times. So, like that. Now just use some flux. That's an important hint too. Using some flux after that, not reball these points like that. Just use some flux and some solder and get the pads shiny, okay? So that they take solder, and then the reball is fast and easy. So it's like that. And like that, okay? After that you clean. And you have a perfect looking surface. Now we just do one thing. We just... Oh, that was the wrong one. We just have a look for the board we prepared. I show you that it's the same one, okay? We go under the microscope. And can you see the balls here between? I think you can. Just turn. And here you can see that the RAM is laying good on the CPU. So, and now it's just we go to the on hands. Here is my board. Here is the right board. Look at QRs, at everything you want, not a problem. And we connect the screen. And we connect power supply. And now we have a look if that thing wants to boot. And boomy! We are back to life again, so we can access the important data. No problem, I just keep the screen like this because I don't know if there are any important data on the lock screen of the phone. So let's see for that. So we have no naked pics or things like that on the lock screen. Okay, iPhone is disabled, but only for 1 second. So here you can see we go into the emergency. Just wait until the lack of the power supply will recognize. Hey baby. So here you can see that this is working fine. We can wait a minute, it's not a problem. We can wait for a minute. Oh, yeah, this is personal image. Okay, I need to take another screen for getting touch, but this will be not a problem. Can somebody please give me an iPhone 8 Plus Screen? Andi, hast du ein iPhone 8 Plus? Ach, ja, oder 7 Plus, scheißegal. Okay. Let's check again. So, but this touch thing is not related to the RAM. What we have done is okay, and I'm pretty sure to get the data now, but I want to show you how to reball that RAM. So you saw it was personal image in the background. So it's about, yeah. So, and here you can see that the touch is working too. It was just about the bad screen. Okay, iPhone 8 Plus A11 RAM. Solved, I think you can say about 15 minutes. Yeah, I talked a lot and I just scraped free the RAM. 12 to 15 minutes. It's a time which is okay for doing that. And now we just go to the microscope and just do a quick reball of this RAM to show you that this is no problem too. And you can compare everything on the board. Within this video I show it to you again. So, and I let it lay here so you can compare the signs on the board, because there were some crazy people on social media. They just said that some things were not right, but this isn't the case. So, and now, did you see enough? Schau mal, die Übersicht sollte gefixt sein, Andi. And now we just need to have a, here is the A11 stencil. Okay, some flux in the stencil, but I think we can work with that too. It's not a problem. So in that way, then use a wipe, then use tweezers. And just reball that tiny RAM. Okay, one time. Now we just take some flux around to being safe that all the bolts are well connected. Again, plus. Okay. Wait a short time. Lift up. Clean add some flux, and see perfect result as long as my hot air starts. Okay, now the reflow, boom, let them bolts reset, and you can add this RAM up to the next board, not a problem. I hope you like it. iPhone 8 Plus A11 RAM replacement without do any damages to the CPU, successful data recovery, and yeah, I think you should buy an ICC Pro because that's a tool which every technician in the whole world needs, in my opinion. This was banned, this was rescue, and you should register the Fix Desk, our repair management software, including POS and billing, and I would be very happy to see you at our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany on Facebook. But please answer the questions, otherwise we can't accept you. I'm out, and we'll see you with the next one, baby.